This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you in part by the Naperville Sun.
Kirk, I know obviously the weather's been unpredictable, as we can kind of see here today. Some future varsity Huskies back there. You guys on the varsity level have gotten 2 games in so far. What do you kind of know about your team?
We're still figuring out who we are as a team. We're light in our upperclassmen, so it's a lot of our sophomores and juniors that are really doing a great job creating a lot of leadership for us with our few seniors that we have. So we're learning how to work with each other and getting our skills better so that we can understand the game a little bit better so that we're more competitive.
At this point, your second year here in the program, I know you've been coaching lacrosse a lot longer. Do you find yourself still kind of teaching some of the basics of the sport, a sport that is growing, but to some people in the area, still don't know much about it?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a lot of, teaching the beginning skills to these advanced athletes. And that's what, we're really looking for. With a real lack of youth girls lacrosse in the area, there is youth girls lacrosse, but it's not really helping our program grow. This year, we didn't see any incoming freshmen with previous lacrosse experience. So a lot of it is teaching, the basic skills as quickly as we can to get them to be competitive. I do have, I think, 4 freshmen on the varsity team this year. So, being able to work with them over the summer when we do our summer camps, and then we have open gyms where the older players are able to teach a lot of the skills. So a lot of these girls have a little bit of experience before they come into the spring season, but it is still a lot of teaching the basic catching and throwing before we can jump onto the bigger picture lacrosse ideas.
You mentioned the big underclass contingent. I would imagine, even at the varsity level, it's kind of interesting to see that dynamic of such a wide group for you as a coach.
Yeah, and that's one of the tough things when we go into competitions when we're playing teams that have 12 seniors on their team, and we have 6 seniors, and some of them last year was their first year ever playing the sport. So just that in competition level wise, it's difficult for us sometimes to be able to keep up with those more advanced and matured athletes. And then just even in practice too, you see a lot of the freshmen that aren't there yet, but they're getting there. And the freshmen that we do have on varsity, they're athletes. Like, we got pure athletes in the program, which we haven't seen a lot of over the years. And now getting these pure athletes and being able to teach them the skills, it's just been awesome to be able to have these athletes out here.
I know you guys have a big one under the lights later this week against Central. Rivalry game. I know last year it went to overtime. Yep. Izzy Kane came up with the goal. I would imagine not too hard to get your team motivated for that one.
Yeah, we play them twice a year every year, and they're right there. So it's really exciting. And I know a lot of the players and the coaches and the parents over there. So it's good fun experience for them, definitely.
I know between Central, you guys, Bennett and Nequa as well, really seem to be, some of the better programs here in the area. What's it kind of like getting to see some of those teams on your schedule?
It's exciting. I want to make sure that we're scheduling the better teams so that we can make sure that we're getting better as a team, because it's not, just about, going out there and beating everybody that we can beat. I want my players to be able to see top tier talent so that they can become top tier talent, over the years and, continue to play and have those experiences.
Who do you expect to kind of carry the load for you guys this year? I know game-wise we're still pretty early in the season, but I know you 2 captains, Jackie and Carly, have quite a bit of experience.
Yeah, Carly is great. She's a sophomore, just came out of nowhere last year as a freshman. She's one of those athletes that we have that just understands the game extremely well, picked it up super quick. Jackie, it's her 4th year. She's a senior, so we really look to her for her leadership on the field. Becca Cravata, she's one of our great defenders. She's a senior as well, and we're really looking to her to step it up and help lead our defense. And then I think our brightest shining star we have this year so far is our goalie, Annie Price. Freshman, never played, and she's just been outstanding. Her save percentage is over 60%, and she's learning the game, super quick, and it's just great to see her development over these few short months.
What's it like dealing with a freshman goalie like that? It's just a situation. I would imagine you get thrown in, you got a ball flying at you, and it's not a soft one.
No, I would never play goalie in women's lacrosse. Yeah. It's scary because in men's lacrosse you see the majority of the shots coming from, I would say 8 to 12 yards out is where you're going to see the majority of the shots coming from. Where in women's lacrosse, they're all coming from you from about 3 yards out. Mm-hmm. So, and it's scary to stand in there and have, you know, somebody running full speed at you and shoot a ball at you from, you know, 4 yards away. So, you know, it's a lot of helping her mature as quickly as she can and making sure that she's mentally there, because when you're getting beat up, it's tough. And to coach her, you know, she's got the skills, so I don't have to spend that much time with her on the skill level right now. It's just making sure that she's aware of what's going on in the field and how to deal with, you know, getting scored against and the defense breaking down, and teaching her how to lead the defense on the field. And in a game when something happens, you know, I look to her and I'm coaching her to be able to tell the defense, this is why this happened, you need to do this better, I need you to help me to do this, we can't let this happen again, and become that leader that I'm looking for the next 3 years for it.
Kirk, what are your expectations for this team this year?
I want to see us grow as a team and be able to understand the sport a lot better. And, you know, it's not, you know, I want to win as much as we can this year and really be a competitive program, especially in our conference, and, you know, making sure that we're competitive against Central and Matea and St. Charles and Nequa and Wheaton United, but also just grow our club, and, you know, make sure we have the numbers and that we're continuing to grow and we can have a Frosh Soft team next year and a JV team and a varsity team.
Do you kind of take the long view as well with the program and trying to, you know, grow you guys as a whole and kind of not only take the short season view?
Yeah, you know, it's all about, you know, when we make decisions as a team and when I want to do something to better the team, it's not just about the team this year, it's about the program as a whole, because I want to be here for as long as they let me be here, and to grow this program as much as I can so that we can be a competitive program and compete with the Nequas and compete with the New Triers and the Lyolas and, you know, go to the state championship.
Definitely. Well, you mentioned the program, JV girls game about to start. We'll let you get back to it. Kirk, thanks for the time.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.